So today's video is about my top 3 books that I've read in 2016 so far. They are a bit different. They're all a different genre, which is quite nice. I don't really have a go-to genre. Give you a quick synopsis of what they are about and yeah, and why they are my favourite really. So the first book is this one, The Ice Twins by S.K. Tremaine. I think that's how you say it. Tremaine. But I'm bad with names, so it could be anything. Anyway, so basically I won't give any spoilers, but what it says on the back is it's about the parents of 2 twin daughters. One of them dies and they move to a remote kind of island in Scotland because I think that's where the dad is from, and the daughter that's alive, which is Christy, claims to be Lydia, and it's just basically all about that really. The reason that I love it so much is because it was like the first thriller I've read in quite a while. I was like obsessed with young adult fiction for quite a long time, and I've kind of gotten out of that, read into a bit more genres, and this was the first one that I picked up thriller wise. So it's fabulous. It really is. There's a massive twist at the end. You just don't see it coming, and I always enjoy books because sometimes I'm quite good at guessing what comes at the end. I was quite shocked as to the ending because I didn't see it coming, and usually I do. It was well written, love the characters, how there's like little stories within the story, if that makes sense. To be honest, thrillers and spooky books read quicker because, you know, when you're reading a bit of a creepy book and it's about bedtime and you shouldn't be reading but it's midnight and it's got to a spooky section and you're like, well, either I go to bed now and have nightmares or I carry on reading. There's always a carry on reading. I don't like nightmares, so. It's a cracking book. I would definitely recommend it if you haven't read it already. These are in no particular order, by the way. I'm just kind of doing them as I've picked them off the bookshelf. So the second book is this one. This is the book that I picked up by just walking on Waterstones, and I saw the cover of it and I really liked it. So it's All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Anders. I've also done a review of this on my blog, so if you wanted to go and have a look as to the reason why I chose the cover, then you can go and have a look on there. This is quite a difficult book to explain. I don't really know to explain it without ruining it. But basically, I'm going to try. Hopefully no spoilers. It's about a witch and a scientist. They go to school together and they basically become friends because they're both outcasts, kind of. And she doesn't know she's a witch yet, kind of learns that she is. And then he's like really geeky, scientisty, and they kind of befriend each other. But then they get told that they can't be friends because if they become friends the world will end. Just throw that nutshell in there. It's basically about how they go through adolescence into adulthood. Basically about friendship between these 2 people. And obviously a witch is really nature and airy-fairy, and then the scientist is really like futuristic and stuff. So it's quite good. It's a bit odd. I found it really easy to read. My sister kind of struggled with it and hasn't actually finished it. Like, this has been in her bedroom and it's well dusty from where it's just been sat on her floor. Who leaves a book on the floor? Who does that? Insane. So I would recommend it. It's really good. It's a really cool cover. I would recommend it. Give it a go if you want something a bit quirky and different to read. And so the third book is To Kill a Mockingbird, and this is set in the 1930s, I believe. It's about these 2 kids and and it's mainly about the dad and the lawyer who's representing some guy who's been accused of raping someone. So, but it's really well written. It's written in the perspective of Scout, and she's quite young, so it's kind of weird to see the world through her eyes. Good book, and it has become one of my favourites this year that I've read, and I can't believe that I haven't read it before. But yeah, as you can see, it's like I've just bought this book, but it's quite... Paperbacks always go a bit funny after a while, don't they? I think it's because I read it and then immediately Nicole read it, so, you know, and it's got a few dents. I blame her for that because she doesn't know how to look after the books. So, yeah, but that's it. So those are the 3 books that are my top favourites that I've read this year. I'm going to do the same video again at the end of the year to see how much has changed. Yeah, those are my 3 favourite books that I've read this year. If you could pop in the bottom what your favourite book is that you've read this year. I'd like to see what you guys are reading, if it's new, old, whatever, just pop it in the bottom. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions as well as what I should video next, then pop those in the bottom as well. But yeah, so thank you for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Right, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.